get this started the right way. Um, what I'm doing tonight, I'm going to talk about Team USA, the hatred they really have for Team Canada. That big game tomorrow night. I'll give you some scenarios in this four nations. Also, we're going to talk about the WNBA. That's right, you heard me right, because the drama that has happened in the WNBA, them banning players, so Peyton and Clark can feel more comfortable. We'll talk about that. And we'll talk about Micah Parsons, uh, who wants out of Dallas, and what Jordan Love told him in his face when he asked of all the free agents that are available, which one do you want? Stunning what Jordan Love told Michael Parsons on a Michael Parsons show last week. But let's start with what is becoming what everybody who are following it. They talked about the ratings were great in the U.S. for last night's game. Yeah, okay, I'll give you that. I'll give you that. But let's get to Team USA. Then I'm going to talk about Team Canada. Then I'm going to talk about the matchups for tomorrow night. First, Team USA. You know, there's a lot of talk here in the States and why Austin Matthews is the captain of the team. People are looking at that and saying, what? You know, I'll tell you something right now, folks. I would say three-quarters of America don't even know who Austin Matthews is. And I'm not kidding. And this is not an indictment on Austin Matthews. Matter of fact, Matthews, give him a lot of credit. He's low key. He's that type of guy. You don't really hear from him last night. Last night he did a goof on TSN when Pierre LeBrun and some other guy was talking. He snuck up behind him on camera. So shout out to Austin Matthews. But America really wants this game tomorrow. I think the game is more important for Canada because they lose tomorrow night. Sweden wins tomorrow afternoon. Canada is as good as trouble. Okay, they're in serious trouble. That overtime win didn't do them any favors. And tomorrow night should be a fascinating game. I don't know who wins. It can go either way, but I can tell you the way Team USA looks last night in the third period, and you know who put on the show last night is the two guys on the right. It's just not the two guys on the left. Two guys on the left did their thing Thursday night. I'll get to them. But you know, things are changing now. Canada, the dollar keeps dropping. So if you're a guy like me and you love a team in Canada, which I do, which is the Calgary Flames, and I want to buy merchandise, I'm getting it for right now 65 cents on the dollar. And it's going to dip. Why is that important? It's because we, the Americans, the United States, are, if they win tomorrow night, we'll let the world know that we not only we arrived, but we are the new juggernaut in hockey. And there's a lot of reasons why. And me and CK Moss talked about this. The difference between us and Canada now, part of it is racial. I'll get to that in a second. The big thing is now, we are putting gazillion of dollars into our U.S. hockey academies. They're building $150 million rink for these kids to train 14 to 16-year olds. And this is the big key to me, the girls. See, if you separate the girls from the boys, it's going to be some skeptical things. But if you let them train together, everybody's happy. win-win. I mean, little Becky can go to hockey school and learn how to play hockey, and little Tommy can go play hockey at a young age. You go to Sunrise, Florida, the home of the Stanley Cup champions. They built a rink now and let young girls train there at their practice facility. Gorgeous facility. Opened up like a year ago. Dallas has them all over Dallas. St. Louis, infamous for their academies. And, you know, now Minnesota's building a $150 million facility for 14 to 16-year-olds. Think about what I just said. The difference between us now and Canada, we have the money, they don't. That's the big difference. Also, let me throw this in. We live in a very volatile, racist society. And when rich white folks who are in their own world, when they notice that it costs money to play hockey around the world, it does cost money. And when they look at their program, they don't see no minorities in the program. They're going to throw millions of dollars, gazillion of dollars to the program. And the uh, USA Hockey is making a gazillion dollars. Why is that important? Because now they are grooming an army of their own talented players. See, when you listen to Canadian broadcasts like I do, if a guy like Connor McDavid, God forbid, gets hurt on the ice, like Theodore did the other night, Canada's going to panic. But us, on the other hand, United States, uh, Austin Matthews goes down big day. Next guy up. Doesn't matter to us. We don't sweat the details. And tomorrow, which should be a real good game tomorrow night. And I'll be in Moss's room watching the game with his with his supporters. I look at this game tomorrow night and I'm like, yo, this is a heavyweight fight, folks. To me, like I said before, it's a bigger game for Canada because of the points. I think for America, if they lose tomorrow, they know they get another shot. I feel sorry for Sweden on Monday night in Boston. There's a lot of crazy scenarios. You know, first time ever that Eichel, McDavid for Team Canada, the Tkachuk brothers are playing in international competition. Yo, enjoy your game, Saskatoon Blades family. I'll be up in your room tomorrow night, Moss. Good to see you. CK Moss in the building. Canada is going to chuck around and find out off to the Blades. Miss Melina's in the building. I love you too. Enjoy your Valentine's night. Enjoy your date. I hope that he takes good care of you out there. Snowing, big snow coming in Toronto. Probably there already. Yep, I'll be there. No, I'm not doing Sweden Finland. I'm not doing Sweden. I'm not doing uh, Finland and Sweden. I'm gonna rest my eyes all day, take a shower, put on I'll put on my Sean Monahan jersey and come up to your panel and watch the game with you. Take care, Mel. Off to London. Oh, she's going to London again? Wow. NBA All Star. Nah, no more. You know I'm not watching no garbage NBA All Star weekend. Yeah, Miss Melina. Safe travels, love. Safe travels. Um, Getting back to what I was saying, I'm glad Moss is in here. Me and Moss are gonna make a big bet tomorrow night on the Toronto Blue Jays finishing in second place, but that's for tomorrow night. Back to this. When you listen to Chuck, who is just he does not like the way the Canadian. Mozart got cut. Yep, I heard that. We Arsenal in Lancaster early tomorrow morning. Yeah, that's one of those 7:30 games on USA or on what's that channel? Uh, damn, I forgot what channel soccer comes on. Yeah, you got Tkachuk saying he did not like the way American national anthem was booed, and they really want to take it out on the Canadians tomorrow night. It is a deep hatred between America has for the Canadians. It really is. And I didn't know it was this bad because, your teammates are Canadian. The league is 41% Canadian. But those two guys up here don't look at it that way. They were outstanding last night. Sent Austin Matthews a loud message that you are not the captain of this team. It was so bad for Matthews. I'm talking about people getting on him here in the States because he was named captain. That uh, I was listening to the local radio this morning, and they was going all crazy about the Chucks. And then the guy who was reading the report goes, and Austin Matthews had one assist. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people thought it would be Drake, but Drake got to be in Australia. And I don't think if I'm the NHL, I would play around with that Kendrick Lamar Drake beef right now. I would leave that alone if I'm the Canadian. Word is it's going to be Celine Dion singing the national anthem tomorrow in Montreal. Yeah, Matthews is not liked here. And the reason is nobody sees him. And unlike Eichel and Matty Tkachuk, he has no playoff success. And here in America, you want to know the big difference between us and Canada? With Canada, they love their heroes. In the States, unless you are a champion and everybody saw you on the big stage, nobody cares about you. The only time they care about you here in the States is next year when the Olympics come around. When the Olympics come, then America is going to get into a fever pitch. Moss thinks it's Celine Dion too. Yeah, I think it's going to be Celine Dion. Um, Here, unless you are a winner, no one really cares about you. People are not going to respect you here in America unless you're a champion. I mean, look at poor Jalen Hurts, who had an MVP year, 2 years ago. You have people like Big O calling him shit. I mean, he really said he effing sucks. That's what he said about Jalen Hurts the other day. I just rolled my eyes. I said, did you see the year he had in 22? Oh, that doesn't matter. Doesn't count. Let me tell you something. And I'm not going to bring up the clown in Miami. I'm not going to do that. Put some respect to that man's name. They shut down Barkley, so what do you want them to do? Uh, what do you expect the Eagles to do when they shut down Saquon in the Super Bowl? Wither? So shout out to Jalen Hurts. He will be the fourth best in my rankings. He'll be number 4 in the rankings. You know who's dropped. Okay. Back to the hockey. Marley Meal applause was massive. Yeah, it sure was. Crosby was. I'm gonna get to Team Canada. Don't worry, I'm gonna get into them. I'm gonna get to them. Um, if America wins tomorrow and Sweden wins tomorrow, I can see the Americans taking a break on Monday and playing the third and fourth lines. And I do believe their third and fourth lines can beat Sweden. Matter of fact, the United States Olympic Committee, Hockey Committee, are seriously letting the kids play. That is the college kids play in the 2028 Olympics. That's how cocky the Americans feel about their hockey now. And they're seriously considering sending their college kids to win a gold medal in 2028. That's how confident they are in their program. Crosby, Mario, yeah. As for the Canadians, they jumped off to a 2-0 lead. That power play was one of the sickest power plays I've ever seen. Very explosive. My boy Josh Morrissey got made it 2-0. Morrissey some play. I'm telling you. I think the one thing, and I'm going to be dead real about this, I think the world is waiting for a changing of the guard. Canada, Russia's not going to be involved for a long time because Russia's about to go to war with somebody else. So Russia basically has been banned from international play. The Canadians are expected to win. When you listen to the names, those are household names in the NHL. The difference is, like I said before, Quinn Hughes got hurt, and the Canadian media was like, "Well, what is USA going to do?" And when Team Canada made it 2-0, everybody thought it was over. And like I was saying before, when one of their players go down, it's panic in the streets. Not by the team, but by the media. Here in the States, we lost the best defenseman in the world and Quinn Hughes and next man up. We just lost somebody else. But the depth that we have in the States compared to Canada, it's not even close. And like I said, this game tomorrow night is going to mean a lot for for both teams. I apologize for that stupid noise, whatever that was. So again, when you look at the differences of the two teams, it's like night and day, man. It's not even close. You feel me? America right now, things are going their way. And what a game that will be tomorrow night. It's funny, we don't miss a beat. We just don't. Canada doesn't miss a beat either. But I think the difference between the two teams is that Canada makes this into Armageddon. America is just a tournament that, you know, they look at it a lot differently than we look at it. And things are going to be looking up for both teams in the future. You know, the way I look at it, uh, I just think Canada right now is exciting to watch. Give me 1 second. Exciting to watch, but now they understand what's at stake. And when I look at the American team, back in the 80s, there used to be a term called this kid is on a mission. He's on a mission. USA is on a mission right now. The hatred they have for Canada. Moss told me last week that the Americans were talking mad crap at the Canadian superstar players. And I tell you, it's going to be a tidal wave that hits North America tomorrow night. 8 o'clock Eastern, 3 o'clock in the morning in Europe. I think it's 12 noon in Australia the next day. So it should be a very, very interesting game tomorrow night. You got Sid, you got McKinnon, McDavid, Brandon Point, Reinhardt. They don't even play Sam Bennett. What did that tell you? They'll play him tomorrow night though, because they know what's expected to happen. Okay, I'm glad you guys uh, like listening about real hockey, and the world is captivated for tomorrow night. Let me do the NFL first, and then I'll end it with Asia Wilson. You guys can all leave in the clouds when I get to Asia Wilson. You guys can go. Micah Parsons is going to be a free agent come March 12th. You might as well say March 10th or March 9th when they can negotiate a table. Now, to me, the perfect team for him is the team that should have drafted him in the first place instead of some broken down wide receiver. And you could take a guess what that team was. I banged on this table, I'm talking from right now, 4 years ago. And I said, take Micah or take Sewell to protect the quarterback. They ended up taking Waddle. And I went into a complete tirade talking about how I don't like injured players. And so far in the NFL, what has Waddle been? When he's healthy, he produces. When he doesn't play, he's useless. Okay? And I've been saying that all along. The so-called Dolphin community gives me pushback because they think all their players are gods. Well, guess what, Miami? Give me a second. Let me do this. I'll be right back with you. Give me a minute. Like I was saying, you're the Dolphins. I'm Chris Greer. Come the combine, which is in 2 weeks, you better seek out Micah's agent and start talking to him because I'm trying to find it right now. Let me try and find this play for you guys. Let me find this. Now, was this the other night? All right, I got what I was going to play. If you are the type of team, and Miami is this way, by the way, where you're going to sit back and be proactive, well, I'm going to play you. Let me find it. Fair use, fair use. All right, All right. What I was looking for is when what happened last week was that Micah Parsons asked Jordan Love, "Who is the free agent you would want to sign?" And he said, "You." The look on Micah Parsons' face, and also you can hear the boos from the Cowboy fans in the audience. The reason why I say that is Jordan Love told Micah Parsons in his face, "I want you to come to Green Bay." Now, does it happen? No. But if you ask me, if you want the truth, if I am Chris Greer, that is the player you need to make that defense top of the line. That defense is damn good in Miami. Anthony Weaver did a hell of a job. Hell of a job. I mean, God is great with um, God is great with what He does in pinches. But if you put Jordan Love, excuse me, if you put Micah Parsons on that Miami defense, I will guarantee Miami will be playing in South and Palo Alto next February. That's how much of an impact he has on a team like Miami. Let me also add to this. I remember 2 years ago, I got into I wouldn't say an argument, but disagreement with somebody who was talking bullshit about the sending of one broken down wide receiver. And I told you people, his Alabama receivers always get hurt. Jalen Waddle. And him and Sean and Mr. Miami came at me and said Waddle was better than one man who's already heading to Canton and Sewell, and another player that will be available in less than a month and has done more for what his job description is than both of them have, than the broken down Jalen Waddle. And let me also add to this, please. If the Dolphins get in a trade gets Parsons, I do not want to hear one damn ass clown Dolphin fan from the Dolphin community going gaga over the move. You pieces of shit wanted the broken down wide receiver, just like your quarterback is broken down. See, I had to go there tonight. You guys live with that, okay? But I'll tell you this: Love wants him. If I'm Chris Greer, I would investigate that. I don't give a damn what it takes. Okay, you bring that player in. Let me. Speaking of that, I know I'm going all over the kid place. Let me talk about the hiring of Bobby Slowick, the Houston OC that got fired a month ago. Let me tell you something right now. I know certain people says that he's just a puppet. He ain't gonna do shit for the Dolphins. I totally disagree. I believe that that idiot's head coach is gonna leave the offensive play calling to Slowick that he trusts. That's his boy. That's his buddy. They're friends. San Francisco together. I think was a hell of a hiring by the Dolphins. A hell of a hiring. So Chris Greer already starting his mastery. I know a lot of people don't like Chris. I scratch my head with Chris at times, but the man did a hell of a job last year with the draft. Speaking of the draft, I will be breaking down film on who San Francisco, Dallas, and Miami should take. Dallas is obvious, and I think he'll land at Dallas's doorstep at 12. The Dolphins got to get bigger on the trenches, and I said that. They have to be bigger as a team. And until they get bigger as a team, they're always going to struggle. And I just hope that they come to their senses and but again, from Chris Greer, March 9th, even at the combine, at the GM and owners meetings in Palm Beach, I'm talking to Parsons' agent. So now back to the hockey. I don't know what you guys think about tomorrow night's game, but I think it's going to be a good game. I do, and it can go either way. See, I have no dog in this fight. The jerseys on these teams are USA and Canada. So in this instance, it doesn't matter to me who wins. It really doesn't matter. So last but not least, let me get this out of the way. I'll see you guys next week. Everything is shut down. No hockey next week because of the Four Nations. No NBA till next Friday. Matter of fact, let me make sure the next time the NBA is playing. NBA. Miami Heat lost again last night. I kind of like the Heat. I don't know why they have not clicked, but I do like the Heat, believe it or not. I do. Let's take a look at the schedule coming up. Let's see. This is Valentine's Day. Okay, here we go. The NBA will resume. They will resume Wednesday night, and you know I'm betting on this game. Charlotte's at the Lakers. Then Thursday night, you got Memphis at Indiana. Boston's at Philly. That's your TNT game. Clippers at Bucks. Clippers have played very well. No one knows about it. And your late game is Phoenix at San Antonio. Go to sleep. Lakers are at Portland. That's where we'll be at next Thursday night, up in God's paradise, up in beautiful Portland, Oregon. Blazers and Lakers. Next Friday night, look at some NBA. No good games. Minnesota at Houston. That's the late ESPN game. OKC is at Utah. Warriors and Kings resume their rivalry. Then next Saturday, Lakers and Nuggets. Wow, that's the night game. 8:30 Eastern. Charlotte and Portland, no one cares. And then next Sunday, Knicks Boston on ABC. Dallas at Golden State's your late game. And then your night game is Memphis at Cleveland. That's a ESPN game. Oklahoma City in a rematch. With that. So that's all next week in the NBA. As they'll resume next Wednesday night in the NBA. NHL, I know it's next Saturday and Sunday in the NHL. Find out where we'll be at next Saturday night. People still crying about the Eli Manning snub, huh? Get over it. He was mediocre at best. Only played two good games in his life, and he won them. Good for him. Oh, NHL. And I'll tell you what, me and Moss will be next Saturday night. Then I'm gonna finish up with the WNBA, and then we're done for the night. And I'll see you all next week with Portland, LA, next Thursday night. All right, next Saturday, Wild and Red Wings, Oilers and Flyers, Capitals and Penguins. These games are not meshing. Rangers and Buffalo, Seattle at Florida. Stars are here to play Dallas, Avalanche and Predators. All right, get the Hurricanes and the Maple Leafs. Montreal will be in Ottawa. Winnipeg will be in St. Louis. Utah will be in LA, and the late game will be the Canucks and the Vegas Golden Knights. The next Sunday, you got Oilers Capitals. That's on TNT. Rangers Penguins, who cares? Ducks Red Wings, Kraken Lightning, Avalanche and Blues, Devils and Predators. Maple Leafs are in Chicago. Stars are in Long Island. San Jose is in Calgary before Calgary going that um, the month of March for Calgary is going to end their season. And oh, nobody heard me. Oh my God. I've been doing all this talking and no one's heard me? When the hell did that happen? All right, I did the NBA schedule. Uh, we'll be in Portland on Thursday night. NHL starts again. NBA starts again Wednesday night. Thursday night. Uh, you got the I'll see you. Hey, I'll see you tomorrow night in Moss's room. That's where I'll be at 305. Little house in the prairie in Portland. Oh man, no, I'll be in Moss's room tomorrow night for Team USA versus Team Canada. You won't see me in 2021. I know you're watching your wrestling in a minute, or it's already started. So I'll see you tomorrow night. I'll see you tomorrow, 305, no doubt. 305, my boy. Happy Valentine's Day to all the ladies out there. Men don't say Happy Valentine's Day to each other. If you do, if a guy does to you, you punch him in the head. What the hell is your problem? I miss my guy. I do. I miss all you people out here. 305 popping an ice cold one. Don't have to see the office until Monday morning. Moss went to go see his Saskatchewan team in the Western Hockey League. People find ways to let their releases out. Me, I read a book or I talk to you guys. Either way, it's a win for me no matter what. So, 305 in the building. So, hell yeah, Valentine's Day is boring. I'm not even thinking about it, man. Thank God it's 8 o'clock at night and this shit is over. Anyway, today is a good day. God is good today. He sure is. Thank you, Lord. What I was going to say, yeah, I'm going to end it here with this. Mr. Miami's about to leave because he's not going to like what I'm going to talk about. I'm going to end with Asia Wilson, the megastar, three-time MVP of the WNBA. And you're saying, Mace, what the hell are you talking about? Well, all over the place on YouTube streets, you got these coons who, yeah, I know, funny. You have these coon people, and I am shocked that John the Liquidator, he pops in here from time to time. I got to get him up here to talk sports. Maybe when I start the radio show, I'll bring him up. Uh, John the Liquidator, shout out to him. And shout out to all my brothers in arms who are jersey connoisseurs like yours truly. I got 8, 10 jerseys coming in by the beginning of April, including I found the original Atlanta Flames home and away. So you know I have hit the jackpot. I don't got too many jerseys to buy now, because I buy jerseys by what I like. I don't buy jerseys for I got to get every team. I was like that 20 some years ago when I started buying jerseys. And I told the infamous story about my Ricky Williams jersey. Boy, if they ever reduplicate that Mitchell and Ness, I mean the authentic, I swear to God, I will buy it the second I see it is on sale. That is a jersey I regret going. I have to get the Ricky Williams Dolphin. As you can tell, I'm a big Dolphins fan. My Calgary Flame collection is going very well, so I'm almost done with the Flames. And then the next team I'm going to do is Carolina because their colors is my colors. I'm going to do them next. So Atlanta, yeah, the Atlanta Flames, yeah. I found it today. Speaking of that, 305. Oh boy, with the Paul Warfield, the Larry Zonka, he's still in business. I'll drop you the number in your phone later on when I get finished this. You have to call the guy now. Yeah, you could get Steve DeBerg in Tampa Bay. You get the bullshit popsicle one if you want. You can get him in the Dolphins too now since we found the spot. Yeah, I'll give you the number later. Go watch your wrestling. I'll see you tomorrow night in Moss's room. I'll be there like 7 to bullshit around with Moss. Me and Moss is about to have a giant bet, folks. You wait till you hear it tomorrow night. What happened was Moss is a big Blue Jay guy, and he called me out last weekend, sending me a video of the Jays getting Max Scherzer and all that BS up there in Toronto. And he said he was calling me out saying they'll finish in second place. I guarantee it, Mace. So I said, okay. So tomorrow night you will hear the deal that I'm gonna make with him, and you people tell me who's gonna win the bet, me or him. And the bet is the Blue. If the Blue Jays finish second, I'll take care of them. You will hear the details tomorrow night. If the details, if the Blue Jays don't finish in second place, he owes me details tomorrow night. Peace 305. I'll see you tomorrow night. You have a good night, bro. I'm going to bed after I finish this. Let me finish with Agent Wilson, the three-time WNBA MVP, and everybody on the Las Vegas Aces have left the team. A couple of them ran to go play with Caitlin Clark. And now the Coon media, and I'm going to leave John the Liquidator out of it because John does a great job with it. I got to get him up here. I'll hit him up, get him up here, and see if we can do a WNBA preview show in May. And the point I'm making here is this, and I'm going to leave Caitlin Clark out of it. It's amazing how a young lady is taught to how to be a champion since her college days. She made the program down in South Carolina, and yet because she is driven as a pro basketball player in the women's side, her teammates basically turned their backs on her, and a couple of them have ran to Indiana to play with uh, Clark. And what they have done is all the girls who have tried to bully Caitlin Clark, they have banned them from the league. What's up, Jordan? They have banned them from the WNBA. Let me just say this about that. Mel is on her way to London, my friend. She is heading to London on Emirates. Jesus, I can imagine the flyer miles that young lady has. You know what I'm saying? But Melina is on her way to go see her Arsenal. They play, Moss said they play early tomorrow. Jordan does Liverpool. So he'll be up early in the morning tomorrow. Matter of fact, that's the game Moss is doing tomorrow. It's Liverpool. You, happy Valentine's Day, Jordan. Oh, Lord, Lord, Lord. No more Liverpool Football Club, LFC. Jordan is one of the biggest Liverpool supporters and followers, and he knows his team inside out. If you like Euro soccer, so go subscribe to his channel. So basically, this topic is that the WNBA very quietly is kissing up to Caitlin Clark's needs. Caitlin Clark has lost a lot of fans because he says the WNBA was built by black women. That really ruffled a lot of white people's feathers. But give Caitlin Clark a lot of credit. Is she great like they make her out to be? No. And you wait till Juju Watkins get in the league. Wait till the brothers crush. Fly J. Johnson does a hell of a job with the podcast. Don't think it's an accident, you young bucks out there, that Fly J wears her hair out now. And she looks very lovely for a young lady. She's doing it because she knows you guys are watching, you guys are supporting, And you guys are crazy about her, NBA fans. But let me finish this up. So Angel Wilson basically, uh, Trinity Carter has been banned from the WNBA. They put Sean Dejanay uh, Carrington and her lover to Dallas, worst team in the league, until Paige Brockers gets there. And they're making it such an easy environment for Caitlin Clark while they are punishing the three-time MVP because she's driven. I was reading some of the comments from people saying she's very arrogant, acts like a boss, you know what. So it is what it is. Do I think it's fair now? And so many of these ladies glad to be out of Las Vegas. Damn. Did Becky Hammond make it that much of a bad atmosphere? I don't know. I wouldn't leave a winning situation for freedom, Chelsea Plum. Just saying. All right, folks. Tomorrow, the big one, USA Canada. I will be in Moss's room to enjoy the game. I think it can go either way. I also said that Jordan Love, and you guys can find it. He was on Micah Parsons' show over the weekend and he told Micah Parsons in his face he wants him, the Packers, to go sign him as their free agent choice. And he meant it. He was very sincere because those two get along very well. If you don't know, Jordan Love has a massive training facility in La Jolla, San Diego area, California. And last but not least, I said the Dolphins should give everything they have to get um, Parsons. And um, that's just about it. And I just talked about Asia Wilson getting blindsided and being backstabbed by the WNBA. And I think it's horrible. I do. But I'll talk more about that in the future. Right now, it's about tomorrow night. Enjoy the game, everybody. If you're a hockey fan or you're a casual, enjoy the two best teams on the planet. Go at it and have fun doing it. People are getting barbecue for the game tomorrow night. I'm just gonna chill tomorrow night and watch the game in Moss's room with a whole bunch of good people in there. You always like to be around people, folks. You don't like to be around scumbags. So I'm out of here. I love you. And Mr. Miami, Jordan Love is on the quarterback hit list in 25 and 26. Yeah, they go to Miami in 26. Should be fun. I hope I'm alive to see it. So you guys were awesome. I totally appreciate you being here, as I always do. And I'm going to start looking for draft prospects up here for the Miami Dolphins. Like the theme song says, always number one. And the San Francisco 49ers and the Dallas Cowboys. Why? 11 is Frisco, 12 is Dallas, 13 is Miami. So you guys have been great. I don't have to speak no more till next Thursday night. Lakers and Blazers. It's going to be a late one too. It's going to be 11:30 out in Portland. So it's like the good old days out there. Team is playing well, top 7 team in the league in defense. That haven't happened in 37 years. And we'll be doing Blazer Lakers next Thursday night up in God's country in Portland, Oregon. That's right. Mr. Miami calls it Little House on the Prairie. Good night to everybody. I really, really enjoyed you guys. Appreciate you guys being here. Mr. Miami, Jordan Hyman, Miss Molina, CK Moss, Moss Sports World. It's got a big day tomorrow. Arsenal early. He's gonna do Sweden. I'll be sleeping. And then I'll pull up around 7, get juiced up for the big game. USA Canada. So Mr. Miami, quarterback hit list 25, 26, 27. I love that thumbnail right there. You got McKinnon and Sid on one side, the Tkachuk brothers on the other side. And what a performance all four put on so far in this tournament. So if you're in Moss's room to see the game tomorrow night, I will be there. If not, enjoy your Valentine's Day weekend. Miss Molina looked real nice on Instagram today. She wished me happy Valentine's Day, and I blew a kiss. Brownie Ellie's on right now as she is celebrating, and the room is packed for her. And I'll see you off next Thursday night, Portland, LA, up in God's country, Portland, Oregon. That's where we'll be. Pre-game show is at 11 o'clock Eastern time. Tip off at 11:30, 8:30 out in God's land in Portland. And you know I'm pumped up. I'm pumped up for this one. So you guys again. I'll be doing the draft up here again for the 6th straight year. I'll be doing the combine. I'll be doing the owners and GM meetings. That's the place where all the coaches and owners speak to the media. That's only a once occurrence every year. It's in March. It's going to be again in West Palm Beach Gardens near Mar-a-Lago. And maybe you'll see Trump come by, say hello to the NFL. That would be funny, wouldn't it? So next week, I'll start putting up polls who your team should pick in the draft, beginning with the San Francisco 49ers. Got to do some homework with that, and we'll see what happens. Enjoy your weekend. I know I'm going to enjoy mine tomorrow. I'm going to have me a little barbecue chicken tomorrow on the grill and some ribs, and then I'm going to watch hockey, the coolest game on earth. No house of pride. Oh man! Good night from the Oasis, everybody. Uh, I'll be over in 4 minutes. Where where you going? Oh! For the barbecue. Okay, yeah. I'll be doing that tomorrow. Get me a nice slab of ribs, put them on the grill, slow grill them, smother them with some sweet bubble raised barbecue sauce. Make me a tiny baked potato and some green beans. I'm good. Mr. Miami, I'll be over in 4 minutes. Good night from the Oasis, everybody. I love you. 305, I'll see you in the back. Be good, everybody.